What's good, my brothers? It's your boy Sal Speaks, back with another video, tapping back into the Semen Retention Network once again. Shout out to all my brothers out there that are constantly striving for greatness, pushing for success, looking to become great leaders. My brothers, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below if you're enjoying the content. It greatly benefits me, and I hope the content that I produce benefits you brothers too. My brothers, the topic of today's video is going to be called Semen Retention Humbles You. Now, since I relapsed, I won't lie to you, my brothers, I have been stuck in a cycle of relapsing. We call it the chaser effect, where when you relapse once, you get the feeling and the urge to relapse again. And I can't lie, my brothers, I've been stuck in that cycle. It's been very, very difficult to get out of that cycle. But I believe this is just another bump in the road, a blip on the radar. I'm not going to let it drag me down. I'm not going to let the chaser effect get to me, because it's been very difficult to just come out of that mental fog. And of course, there's been some brothers saying that, you should perhaps take a break from making the content, take a little breather. You've been uploading a lot, and I'm not going to do that, my brothers. I'm going to be as honest, as transparent, as frank as possible with you kings. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. You've seen me on my journey for 85 days. You've seen me on my journey for 45 days. And now you've seen me come down to the trenches, back to day one, back to dealing with the chaser effect, back to being stuck in that constant loophole. And of course, I'm not going to let it drag me down. I'm going to make sure I stay focused, because this is just a temporary blip. I'm not going to think, because I've been stuck in this chaser effect, I'm going to let it affect my mental. I'm going to stop uploading. No, because if I stop uploading, that gives me even more of a reason to relapse again. So I can't. And I believe it's important that I be as honest and as frank with you brothers as possible. I've seen some brothers, when they relapse, they just stop making content. They just stop uploading. But what's the point in that? I want you brothers to see me when I was down in the rubbles, when I had nothing, when I was dealing with this final demon of mine. And I want you to see me when I'm up there, because I want to bring each and every single one of you brothers with me. Because I want to show you brothers that I've been through the same thing. I've been through the same hurdles, the same struggles. So why on earth would I stop making content for you brothers? I can't. Even if I'm relapsing every single day, I'm not going to stop making content for you brothers. I'm still going to keep pushing you, because it's my form of therapy and meditation. It's my way of helping you brothers and helping myself as well. So I can't lie, brothers. I've been stuck in that loophole, in that chaser effect, where, now I'm just rushing for that dopamine rush. And of course, I know it's not going to last forever. Of course, I'm going to be out of this loophole. I'll be back on day one, day two tomorrow. I'm not going to let it drag me down, because I've seen a lot of brothers, they've deleted their whole YouTube channels. They've deleted everything. They've wiped everything clean. Some brothers have even stopped uploading entirely. And I know the reason is because they've relapsed. They've let the urges get to them. So I'm not going to let urges or me relapsing a lot affect the content that I produce for you brothers. I can't do that. It's basically impossible for me to do so because I know so many brothers depend on me for content. They're probably used to watching me every single day now, used to seeing my progress, used to seeing the good, the bad, and the ugly. So I can't stop no matter what. I need to be honest with you, brothers. And I told you this before, I'll be honest with you. My streaks have been 30 days, 30 days, 30 days, 85 days, 45 days, and now I'm back to one again. Of course, I'm not happy about it, but I always try to look to the positive side of things because I know that if I'm stuck in that deep, dark side of things where I'm just looking at the negative aspects of me relapsing, then I'll be constantly relapsing every day. I'll think to myself, there's just no point, But I look at it on a longer time frame, over a longer time period. Within the past 6 months, I've probably genuinely only released maybe about 4 or 5 times, around that much, which I think is a massive progress for me compared to me releasing every single day before. Last year, I think I was releasing every single day, my brothers. Before last year, November, I was releasing every single day. And it really affected me. I didn't have that drive, that motivation, that push. Whereas now, I'd relapse, but perhaps maybe after 2-3 months. It's just this recent blip I've had where I've been stuck in this chaser effect, where I'm just chasing that previous dopamine hit. But one thing I've realized is that releasing just doesn't feel the same anymore. I'm not getting that joy from it like I did from before. It just feels like you get a light dopamine rush and you just come back to normal again. And I even think to myself, was it even worth relapsing? That's one thing I've noticed during these relapsing days I've had, where I'm not getting that joy anymore. I'm not really getting that fun, that super cocaine high from releasing. It's almost as if once I've released or cohabitated with a woman, I just feel normal. I feel was that really worth it? I don't really have that crazy dopamine high like I did when I was constantly relapsing or years ago. I'm not getting that joy from releasing as much anymore. So, semen retention will humble you, my brothers. Especially if you're stuck on that relapse cycle, it will humble you. It will tell you, settle down. Have some humbleness in yourself. Forget the ego. Leave the ego at the front door. And this is what I wanted to say, my brothers. Semen retention will humble you. It will show you who you really are. So, my brothers, I just wanted to come up here and be honest and frank with you. Of course, I'll still be spreading the knowledge, the ancient knowledge. But I wanted you brothers to see my own struggles as well, what I deal with. So I can relate to you brothers out there on the surface. I don't want you guys to think, oh, I'm some god, or like, I've retained for like 6, 7 months. So now like I'm some god, like, you guys should all look at me and praise me like some king. No, I'm just like you brothers. I'm literally just like each and every one of yous. So a few brothers have also emailed me, giving me words of encouragement. So I appreciate you brothers that have emailed me and the brothers that have given me words of encouragement in the comments. It benefits me so much. You do not even understand. You help me so much. Brothers have been recommending I take cold showers, I keep my phone on grayscale, and I avoid temptations no matter what. And that's what I'm going to be focusing on. And of course, I'll be taking you on this journey so you brothers can learn from these experiences as well. You see me from day one all the way until, I don't know, day 500. But I want you brothers to see me here in the rubble. Here when I was on day 0. So my brothers, if you're out there, just know that the joy, the 10, 15-second joy, is not worth it. It's not worth it whatsoever. Retain. Hold that seed. Stay in the fight. Don't lose that life force you have within you. Retain it. Transmute it. Go boxing. Go to the gym. Climb a mountain. Transmute that energy. Even right now, once I get off this video, I'm going to work on my book narrations. I'm going to work on doing more research for you brothers. I'm not going to give up. This is the journey that I'm going to take for the rest of my life. So my brothers, stay humble on retention. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below. If you're enjoying the content, let me know what you think. It's your boy Sal Speaks, and I'm signing out.